Yo, what's up? This is Subi Alkaline. We on the healthiest podcast in the world, the first ever alkaline podcast in the world. And today I'm here with Alkaline Gucci, aka Electric Sazon, and my boy Yasir. Yo, welcome. I appreciate y'all coming on.
Always, my brother.
You already know.
Appreciate my brother Subi.
I appreciate y'all. I mean, y'all honestly believed in me before I even had a podcast out. You know, you was there, and you guys thought it was a cool idea. And I now I see what you're doing, and honestly, bro, I believed in you even before I even had your meal. And and your meals is amazing. Even my boy right here,
Appreciate.
he's gonna be a massage therapist. Coming up for the pool party. So there's so much angles we can hit right now. So I guess I'll just want to ask you, how did both of you get into the alkaline lifestyle?
So I got into alkaline lifestyle because, well, first off, when I was eating meat, I wanted to do a healthier alternative. So I thought turning pescatarian was the healthiest alternative because I didn't really know about alkaline. So I turned into a pescatarian. Then from pescatarian, I learned about vegan. So I was like, oh, this is healthier than pescatarian. Boom, went into vegan. I was eating a whole bunch of soy, didn't even know.
Oh.
Was constipated probably for like 3 months straight. So I'm like, something's not right. So then I came across a video of Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
Talking about the pH balances on the food and everything. So that's when I did my research on the alkaline lifestyle and started looking more videos up of Dr. Sebi and everything. And I ended up converting into alkaline, transitioning fully. And I transitioned with an 8-day fast, water fast, straight water fast. I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't do sea moss or anything, just straight water. Natural spring water. I didn't do alkaline water. I was going to say alkaline water, but natural spring water. I did the Mountain Valley, straight 8 days. I did like a 72-hour water fast, and then I took the duck flour.
Oh, how was the duck flour?
It was intense. It was good, though. Like, while I was throwing up and I was in pain, I was seeing all this mucus come out of me, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this is really what I had inside my body. Like, and I threw up for 8 hours. I thought I was dying. I'm not gonna lie, but I will do it again, and I'm gonna do it again for sure.
And what about you, bro?
All right, so for me, for the last, I want to say 4 or 5 years, I jumped in and out of the vegan diet. I don't remember the name of the Netflix series, but it was a Netflix series that was showing like the truth about how they make the food.
What did eat something like that, right? I think it is.
It was a series, bro, or like a documentary, but the first 15, 20 minutes of it, the first time I went to watch it, I turned it off. But then the second time when I finally watched it, bro, I threw out $150 worth of groceries.
Wow. So you was straight
Yeah.
shocked almost.
Yeah, and it's crazy though because even though eating all this milk and cheese, my body has always been talking to me. And my mom would ask me in the morning, "Oh, do you want oatmeal?" And I'll tell her, "Oh no, my stomach's gonna hurt," and it's because of the milk, the lactose.
And the oats too.
I didn't even know that though. The inflammation that happens with that too. So
You always felt your body was telling you something's wrong. Both of you seem like
the
it.
mucus. So we eat a lot of Dominicans. We eat a lot of plantains, platanos and shit. Some white potatoes.
Oh, starchy.
All starch.
Yeah, so the whole time I'm also spitting out mucus, and I'm thinking, okay, my body's working fine. It's getting rid of the mucus. Come to find out, no, the foods that I'm causing are causing excessive mucus and stuff. So, I've already been, I was doing the vegan in and out, but I noticed that there's levels to it. Just like he said, the soil thing, there's levels to it, and you got to be careful with the processed foods in that. But the reason why I initially became alkaline was the alignment with him. Is he kind of pulled me into it. Like it was already perfect. We've had conversations before a year or two ago about all this vegan stuff and all this stuff, but it was just easier to it was literally just everything just meshed together.
Is it easier having a friend or like a cousin in the alkaline lifestyle? 'Cause
100%.
Because for me, when I live in where I'm from, I'm the only one. So when I hang out with people, I always gotta bring stuff. And you guys, when I hang out with y'all, you'll be like, "Yo, you want some?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." And then I see you pull out alkaline options. I'm like, "I bet."
Yeah.
So does it make it easier for both of you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was definitely, yeah. But I mean, I'm real strict when I get into something. You get me? So once I decided to turn alkaline, it was like, yo, I'm turning alkaline. Even I had the support, didn't have the support, which I really didn't because, like he said, I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican. All they eating is pernil, which is pork. They eating oxtails. You got me? They eating different type of beans. They're not eating gonzo beans. Like, they don't really do stuff like that. So when I was pulling up to the functions, telling everybody, yeah, I don't eat that no more, they're looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm over here losing weight. I actually was getting a haircut the other day, and there was a guy that I haven't seen in years, and he seen me. He like, yo, I didn't even recognize you, bro. I thought, like, yo, you okay? Like,
Dude, you used to be like
I was thick. I was like 260 pounds before.
really?
Yeah, and now I'm 176.
Wow.
So it's a big difference.
So you used to be like bulky then.
Yeah, nah, at first I was big, like big. No, not bulky. I was big, like fat.
Fat.
Then I went down to like 160 non-alkaline though. This is just straight, still eating meat and everything.
Wow.
I went into like a diet, wasn't eating as much as I was because I used to be an animal. I'm still an animal, don't get me wrong. I still eat a lot of food, but now it's fully alkaline.
Yeah.
Before, when I wasn't alkaline, I used to eat everything. So I remember I went into a diet, lost mad weight. Then I learned how to lose weight and bulk up easily.
Yeah.
So then I went up to like 220, but in the gym. So now I was aki. I was cocky. Yeah, I was different. So now people see me and they be like, yo, bro, you okay? And I'm like, yo, I feel greater than ever. Like, this is where I'm really at my peak. Like, and not even because I just turned alkaline, you could say, in the beginning of the year. So I still got a lot to learn and a lot of...
So you're happier being skinnier because you feel better.
Yeah, definitely. And no, and I'm just, like I said, this is the beginning. I
could get bigger. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm getting bigger already. But there were certain situations that happened that made me stop going to the gym, which, like I told you, when I stopped myself by mistake, a whole bunch of different things. But now I'm back on it 4 days in, and you guys going to see the progress. Same way how I transitioned and I went hard for this alkaline lifestyle is the same way I go hard for the gym and my health. So
that's what's
yeah,
up,
definitely gonna see what's up.
So what made you want to start cooking Dominican alkaline food? Because that's a unique thing. I never really tasted it before you.
So the thing, I got into that because before I was alkaline, I used to always like cooking my food too as well. I love my food and I love my culture's food. Like, it's the best. You get me? To me, in my opinion, I love a lot of other cultures' food. Don't get me wrong, but when it came to my culture food, I used to love it. So I'm like, yo, how can I... Once I started really learning about all the alkaline foods and fruits and vegetables and everything and things I could eat and things I couldn't eat, I'm like, yo, bro, but I could substitute this with this. I could substitute this with this. So I'm like, yo, I didn't have to stop cooking. Now I could continue cooking, but now I could continue cooking on a healthier level. You get me? So now when I'm chefing all these different things up, then I see like, oh, yo, this is tasting similar to what I was eating before. Oh yeah, this is amazing. So then that's when I got into that. And my biggest thing was when I turned alkaline was the food. Like, yo, what am I gonna eat now? Even though I was vegan before, but it's like when you first start anything, you're like a little skeptical, you're a little scared about stepping in fully. So when I finally stepped in fully, but I didn't have the knowledge that I had now, it was like, yo, what am I gonna eat? It's like when you eat meat and you turn vegan and the first time, you be like, in your head, you like, I'm only gonna eat lettuce like all day, like a salad 24/7. So when I finally started learning, oh, yo, I could eat this, I could eat this, I could eat this, or it was over. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be alkaline till the day I die. And I'm gonna continue eating the foods that I eat and still chef it up and still keep bringing this lovely electric foods for y'all.
So let me ask you this. What was your first reaction, both of you, to your food? Because honestly, bro, like, I had a feeling it was going to taste amazing, but when I tasted your food, the seasonings was off the wall. Literally, I never had Dominican food, I think I would say, but I literally love that type of dish, you know. What was your reactions? I guess you first?
Bro, my reaction, like, I keep telling him, and if she sees this, like, we gonna fight. Your girlfriend, Autumn, we gonna fight because I'm gonna have to kidnap him, like, every time. It's a surprise, bro.
Yeah.
Every time it's a surprise.
Great, I'm telling you. I mean,
Said that
I don't got that.
Sazon is called Sazon for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Yeah, even the name speaks for itself. Electric Sazon, you got me? So once you hear that, you already know.
Yeah, Spanish people already.
There's some love behind that food. Yeah, you already know. It's definitely love behind this food. And
What was your reaction? Because you're like,
well, yeah. When I first, that's what I'm saying. When I first started, I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of people could sit here and lie. Now, when I first started, that I first tried to start making a couple dishes myself in my house before I let anybody try the food, it wasn't all that. It definitely was not all that. I'm like, dang, this could kind of be better. You got me? But then that's when I started having to do the same thing I used to do when I used to eat regular foods, which, oh, yo, what is this? Oh, put a little bit in my hair, try it. Oh, okay. Oh, so now I'm trying all these different seasonings. Now I'm getting different alkaline seasonings from different people. You got me? So now I'm trying all these seasonings by themselves. And I'm like, oh, okay, this will go good with this. This will go. So then that's when I started like, oh, yeah. Started making a couple of dishes. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is off the chain. Like, this is it right here. So, yeah, definitely. And there's a whole bunch of different dishes. Like, us Dominicans, we eat the mango. We can make the mango still alkaline. We eat mofongo. We can make it out of the rulos right there. We eat something called patacon, which is like a sandwich, you could say, with like ground beef and different things. And the bread, instead of it being bread, it's tostones, which is fried burros. You get me? I can make that alkaline. There's something called patelon, which is like a sweet plantain lasagna. Boom, you can make that transition. So everything is
you could.
Yeah,
It's just from scratch. It takes longer, but you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna lie. For the people that cook, y'all know this. Yeah, we're in the kitchen all day, like literally. Like if you don't prep ahead of time, the time is gonna get up with you, and it has happened to me. Like I said, I'm just starting not too long ago, and to this day, it still gets to me. I'm still trying to balance out the time. Yo, I gotta start prepping at this time for my food to be ready at this time. And sometimes it get ups, and I'll be in the kitchen like 12 hours, a whole shift, but I know what I'm doing. And that's what is important, and I'm just trying to keep bringing this flavor to y'all.
When it comes to preparing the food too, like it's all about the intention as well. I want to add that. And to answer your question you asked earlier, like about having people around you, like it's definitely like that saying, you are who you chill with. So like having people who are alkaline and are, I noticed that the alkaline thing is not just food. It goes deeper than that. Like what you do outside of what you eat, the frequencies and the places that you put yourself into, the drinking and all the other stuff goes out the window when you start to take care of your temple. And the same story as him when I was 19, I had my CDL. I was eating Burger King, all that shit. And bro, I was almost 175, 180. People don't believe it. Like you could see if I show you pictures, you could.
How much you weigh now?
I'm at 135, 140.
Yeah, me too.
And but I lost literally 30 pounds in almost a month and some change. Like straight changing my diet though.
Wow.
I was fasting. Back in that time, all I did was start fasting and stop eating the fast food because that shit takes forever to get out of you. All that bloatedness is literally just shit that your body's like, what the fuck are you doing with that? So yeah.
No, that's what's up, bro. And like I noticed that both of you're big into the community, like just being around a team and supporting. How important is the alkaline community, yo? Because I feel that y'all go above and beyond. Like you're always like supporting and just always being there. How important is that for you?
It's very important because in the end of the day, I feel like this alkaline community, there's more people than we think they are, and they're just hidden, and some people just not coming out. And I feel like we got to all stick together and eventually build a community where we build our own schools, build our own educational system, and it gets bigger than everything, like in reality. But there's more of them than there are of us. So we got to get together and keep pushing forward and keep pushing this agenda of this alkaline lifestyle because this is where it is. I mean, a lot of people don't really understand that we're electrified people, so we got to eat this electric food. But a lot of people are ignorant. They still closed-minded, you know what I mean? They still think that synthetic drugs is where it's at, which is not. In the Bible, it talks about God, when God said he put the leaves for the healing of the nation, which a lot of people don't really believe in the Bible, but I do. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, just so you guys can know.
Facts, me too.
Always. And And the Bible says it. The most important thing there is fasting and praying. So when I first got into this lifestyle, that's what I did. I fasted, and when I got hungry, I was getting down to my knees and pray, and that was my food right there. I fed myself with Jesus Christ, and I fed my soul, my brothers and sisters. So I know a lot of people aren't gonna like that, but that's your problem. We all got our beliefs and our opinions in life, and that's mine. But I'll always keep putting love to this community. I show love to everybody. Like, I support everybody that has something to do with the alkaline lifestyle, because there's a whole bunch of people that support me as well, and I appreciate all of you guys. Like I said, you guys, sometimes I'm chilling, people, oh, yo, you this person. And it makes me feel good in the end of the day, because like I said, I started this community, like I started this alkaline lifestyle, and I didn't know what to eat. It got difficult for me at times where I'm like, yo, bro, I'm starving. I gotta fast. I'm fasting without even wanting to fast. Like, no cap. But now, you got me? Now that I understand, I definitely still fast. You got me? Because like I said, it's very important. But this alkaline community definitely got to stick more together.
There's not enough of us to go around.
Definitely not enough. And that's why we trying to do these events every month. And we trying to
what about talk about the pool party, man? The alkaline pool party.
The alkaline pool party, man. This is something that came up into my mind when I was talking to a couple of my brothers, and we decided to put this together and move forward with it. And I hope you guys really enjoy what we're doing for you guys, and for us too. Like I said, at the end of the day, I enjoy hanging out with the alkaline community. It's a different vibe.
It's a
different vibe. It's different energy, different frequency. Cause look, it's like White and Dada was saying that I remember back in the day when I used to listen to a lot of trap music and everything, and we don't realize that you'll have this music talking about drugs, sex, killing, popping perks, and doing all this, and you just got that music playing, even though you're not listening to it. You're like subconsciously like listening to that, and that brings all your energy down. Cause I'm not gonna hold you. When I used to be driving, listening to this music and rapping, all I was thinking about was all these things that the music was talking about. You get me? Like, yo, I want to go drink. Yo, I want to be lit. Yo, I want to do this. I want to do that. But in reality, it's the music. You get me? It's bringing your energy down. A lot of people don't understand that too. So this whole alkaline lifestyle, it gets bigger than just the eating. There's a lot of healing that we got to do in different aspects of life. You got me? But this alkaline lifestyle is definitely a beautiful community. It's like one of the best communities I've ever been in. I've been in through a lot of different things, and the love and the energy that everybody has in this alkaline lifestyle is just amazing. Like, I can't lie. When I first became alkaline, I couldn't believe it. I used to always have my eye and my head over my shoulder trying to see. Now, bro, I feel like I could breathe again. Like, I'm telling you, when I first joined this community, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, I'll sit down and be like, yo, bro, like, is this like real? Like, these people really like this? Like, I'm not like, don't get me wrong. Not that I have never bumped into, but like, just for you to bump into like certain people that you never met in your life, and for them to treat you a certain way, like if they met you 20, 30 years ago, is like, yo, you be skeptical about it in the beginning. You got me? Like, yo, bro, is this person really like this, or they just
pretending?
Yeah, you got me? So, but
yo, brother, I gotta tell you the truth, 100%, bro, because, you know, I do interviews, so I'm interviewing people from Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx. I met people from Maryland, even Cali, Florida. Like, bro, you met some of them too, bro. I'm telling you, the love is real. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's always gonna be those haters, but I feel like this community is like what you just said. That's the same way I feel, bro. What about you, my brother? You you know, came in like pretty much around his time, so you guys were always around each other. How is the community for you?
It's very important. One Love, you see it everywhere when you click into my profile. One Love Therapy, One Love Logistics. Like, it's something that I really represent strongly, because the devil is really out here to divide and conquer. Like, I could break it down in so many different ways. Religion, your favorite sports team, what you eat. Like, we can't even be happy, and then the people that we try to align with this richer electric lifestyle get offended and stuff, but it's like you can't deny the glow when we walk in the room. But I'm gonna reverse it back to something Julian said earlier. Electric Sazon, my bad. Is that it's really more of us than them, but it's more sheeples than the woke ones. And the alkaline community is that 5% that you already outside the box in a certain way.
I'll say 1%, honestly.
Yeah, I was giving it the benefit of the doubt, but the 1%
It's a lot.
that's already thinking outside the box, that wanna go and grow their own food. They know that they're intentionally fucking up the water, fucking with our food. No seeds in the fruits. Like, are you serious? It's like a man having none of his 2 seeds trying to get somebody pregnant. Explain that to me. But the community is very big for me though, because I go through the division every day. I deal with racism, all types of racism. And it really breaks me, to be honest. And it's sad that we can't figure this shit out. Like, I don't know what it's gonna take for us to really look at each other and say, "You're my brother, you're my sister," and be able to help each other out. Because at the end of the day, us divided we fall. No, together we stand. Divided we fall. And the day that we do come together, our egos and pride need to be checked, because it's the same cycle. Somebody takes lead, or somebody's in charge of something, and the ego and pride, the power that comes with all that stuff, always ends up happening again. The man starts over, abusing his power. So we need to come to an agreement somewhere where that doesn't happen, God willingly, and stop looking at each other as so divided because somebody's darker complexion than another, because someone speaks another language than another, because someone's genetics is better than another. Like, go to the gym, do something about it. There's an answer to everything. You don't like the way you look, change your diet. There's so many different things. And the kids, man, I'm very big on the kids because I see myself in them every day. Like, you catch me with kids, I'd rather be with kids than adults. All adults do nowadays is try to protect
The youth is the future.
Yeah, and the youth is
You gotta get them now before they,
that's the seeds. Those they are the ones that are really under attack with what they're pushing through schools and all that stuff.
Oh, and the parents.
Yeah, because when it comes to us, if they were to ask us how many genders are there, we're gonna say 2. But now that you got these kids, how many genders is there? And they're like, more than 2. What are they? Male, female, trans, and they get stuck on stupid. Like, Come on now. Like, we're holding a lot of space for conversation that logically, when you put logic in it, it shouldn't even be entertained. We're giving them that energy. Like, even that, how many different sexes there is, that shouldn't even be a fucking question. It shouldn't even be entertained.
Yeah, man.
You should just walk off. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like when it comes to all down to this, like, you could try to bring somebody to the water, but they gotta drink it. So you gotta be the light. And like it says that in the Bible, like, be the light, and that's how you're really gonna reach these people, the youth, the people that you met on the block back in the day, because they're gonna be like, yo, what happened to you? You used to be this type of dude, and now you're in a Christ, you eat an alkaline. What is alkaline? And they may not get it at first, but once they start like seeing your progression, being the light, being the example the community needs, that's what's really gonna help you. Because it feels like, for me, I don't feel you just be alkaline for yourself. Like, I feel like you said, I told you, like, where do you want to make your restaurant once you open it? You're like, right here in my hood. And I'm like seeing you play with these little kids football and all that. Like, why is it so important to make your Electric Sazon alkaline, Dominican alkaline food here in your own hood?
Because nobody's doing it. In the end of the day, this is where I'm from. I was born and raised in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And I need this community right here. Don't get me wrong, I need the nations, but you got to start somewhere, and I want to start in my community. Because what a lot of people do is they become somebody and then they run away from where they're from to help somewhere else build instead of going and helping where they're from build. You got me?
Yeah.
I understand that some people don't want to be helped, and that's okay. But let's say if I could come and open something in my hood and at least get the attention of 10% of people in my hood, that's going to be a win for me, because then that 10% could grab another 10%, and that 10% could grab another percent until it's 100%, because I'm not going to be able to grab everybody's attention, you got me? Because everybody got a certain way to speak to somebody to get their attention. maybe somebody don't like my approach, you got me? Or maybe somebody don't like when I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, you got me? But I get those people that do understand me, and then they have a different approach, and they could come out and give their approach to other people, and they could get them, you get me? So this is just a start from somewhere, and I'm definitely going to start in my community because this is where I'm from. And like I said before, my community don't got this. You can't get, to this day, there's probably one spot that I know I could go get soursop at, and it's once in a while, you got me? Once in a blue. But we don't got definitely don't got any alkaline restaurants out here at all.
So you want to be that light.
Yes, definitely. And I want to grow too. It's not like I just want me. I want to start something that other people get ideas from so they could start it as well. You got me? And then we have 20, 30, 40 alkaline restaurants out here. You got me?
You want to see everybody win.
I want everybody to win. It's a team, because it's like, if you try to win alone, don't get me wrong, you could win alone. There's certain people that got the mentality and got the knowledge to grow alone. But you only get into a certain level, you get me, in your life. You'll never grow the way you got to grow if you don't have a team. You got me? You're not, nobody's going anywhere alone. You automatically need a team that's put together to grow, like, automatically. And another thing I want to touch base on is that a lot of people make excuses as well. Like, oh, I can't do that alkaline lifestyle because of that. Bro, my boy, why Nandata's a truck driver? You know what I'm trying to say? I'm a truck driver too, don't get me wrong. But when I was over the road, I was in alkaline, so I can't say nothing. But he's alkaline right now, and he's over the road. You got me? And he's doing it. You got me? Doing full 100% alkaline over the road, still coming back, getting what he got to get, and keep running in the road. You get me? So there's a lot of people that always want to make an excuse. Oh, bro, I can't do it, that it is. Bro, shut up and do what you got to do. It's all about that willpower.
Appreciate that. And yeah, set the attention. And, life works in mysterious ways too, because I feel like if I wasn't on the road, I would have had more leverage to fuck up, kind of. And the fact that I was on the road, it was like militant, like, bro, figure it out. And I figured it out. But to bring it back to what you were saying about the community too, and bringing it back and doing it here too, is that not just that, in the alkaline community in general, there's enough room for all of us to eat. Nobody should be dimming each other's light. There's plenty of room for all of us. So I don't see why, we have to clash heads on that. When we were in the detox event, I forgot the gentleman's name, but he was one of Dr. Sebi's clients, the older guy, the one that is like a father figure to Victor.
Yeah, I know who he is. I have him on.
He mentioned like, this isn't just about getting this information and keeping it to yourself. He says, spread the message, protect them, and spread the word. Like, we need to wake the fuck up. Like,
said that he was never going to take no as for an answer. Like, he didn't care. He had to.
Yeah, it is what it is. And to the people who say you're going to die of something anyway, thank you for acknowledging the obvious, but how do you want to go out? Look at your parents. If they're dragging an oxygen tank around, they got diabetes and all that stuff. It's not that it's genetic. It's that the habits are the same.
Thing, God didn't create any of that. So remember, this is all man-made, man. We the ones who created all this bullshit. Don't forget that.
Yeah, so imagine that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you would think that it's good for you. Broccoli, cauliflower. Those are two things. Corn. Your body doesn't even process it. Watch when you eat it, it comes out the same way that. Yeah, and I'll give you guys a free tip right here that I used to do. When I would get, and sometimes I feel at this, but this is something somebody could use. I feel like it helps somebody. When you get that craving for something, let's say it's a Reese's Buttercup, and it's gonna fuck your stomach up because it got milk in it, but you want to just risk it all. Put it in your mouth, no diddy. All right.
You can't put it.
No, but chew it. No, chew it. Check this out. Chew it, because it could be a fry, it could be a burger. Chew it, get the taste, and spit it out. Because it's like, why do you need to eat it? That's a way to create that. It's hard though. You just want to think about it like, nah.
It's just, I feel like just put it in my mouth.
Yeah, it's over. But
Good tasting.
yeah. We gotta work on the way we digest our food too, though. That's a whole nother topic. But yeah, your teeth is the first tool your digestive system has, and if you're chewing your food and chugging it down with water, you gotta stop that.
Fact. So, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, I see, you're doing these pool parties now and you're doing the chef. Then, like, what do you see yourself doing, like, a year or two from now with your business and with the parties and all that? The get-togethers. We don't want to go on.
Truthfully, the event get-togethers, but truthfully, I'm not even worried about what's coming, because I know that what's coming is gonna be positive and it's gonna be great. So I'm just letting it play out. That's it. Truthfully, I'm not really.
You're just taking it step by
Yeah, step by step. I'm not really worried about where. What I do know, I'm gonna be somewhere good. So that's all that's important. But I'm not worried about. I'm gonna let it be and enjoy the moment when it comes. So like, as of right now, because I feel like the more you focus on the future and the past, you're not really in the present. You get me? So I'm not worried about where I'm going. I know what the cause is good. So wherever I land is gonna.
And you got faith in God so much that pretty much you're gonna be heading the right place.
Yeah, definitely. I'm always consistent and dedicated on what I do. Always.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Always.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I just want to say too. One of the intentions for me, and I know they're gonna agree with for all of us, is for us to get together and spread the love, give people that positive vibe. But to come up with ideas and also get together and plan shit out, cause fun is fun, but there's gonna come a time where we gotta get serious. So I just want to let that be known.
Oh, yeah, another thing I want to be known as well for these parties that I'm doing in these events. For people that are listening and might see this video. Another thing that I'm gonna let you guys know is that this is more for people to come and network as well. You got me? So like if you got your little business going on and you on this alkaline lifestyle as well and you're doing something for the community, come and spread the word, because I'm not doing this also like I'm not one of those people that, oh yo, this is my event or this is something like I can't. No. You come and we want to know what everybody in the alkaline community is doing. Cause like I said, we all gotta stick together and grow. Like I don't care about I love to work in a team. Cause next you know somebody else is doing something, we could add that person to the next event. You got me? And then the other person, next you know, eventually we doing a whole fest. We blocking down streets and streets and streets, getting permission from the city. And you got me? This is how we grow. This is like, we not trying to grow alone. We want everybody to grow with us. And like I said, these parties and these events, whatever you guys want to call them, I feel like it's going to bring more people into the alkaline community as well, because I had a different lifestyle before coming into the alkaline community. You get me? For people that know Dominicans, I was a Dominican that was outside. You get me? So I used to be partying, drinking, doing all this crazy stuff. You get me? So in the end of the day, I feel like when I got into the alkaline community, it was nice. Like I said, everybody was good, but I felt like everybody's spark like kind of turned off. Like, you get me? We can still have fun. We don't got to do no bull, you get me? But we can still have fun. Like, you get me? Jam. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. So everybody could realize, like, look, yo, they're alkaline and they doing their thing. They enjoying it. They're having fun in their process and everything. I want everybody to have fun. And they're like, this community and this lifestyle is not boring. And this is what I want other people that are not in this community to realize. Like, oh, yo, bro, they alkaline. Oh, yo, they being. Because remember, in the end of the day, there's a lot of things that are trends. You got me? And this is not a trend. This is really a real, like, this is life. This is life. You get me? But certain people might get the attention off of a trend and eventually put in thought and get more information and eventually be like, yo, bro, dang, I was doing this because it is. But now I'm starting to realize that this is more important than what I thought. You get me? And then they get other people. So the point is to keep pushing the message forward and get other people to finally realize what we're really pushing. You get me? So if you got anything that you're doing in this alkaline community lifestyle and you want to come to the party and you're doing something or you want to come to the event, always bring your ideas and always just spread the word and let everybody know what you guys are doing.
All right, so another thing I want to say to you guys to help that spark kick up, right? So you claim that you love yourself, right? Prove it. You sit there and you have all these materialistic things, cars, house, this, that, the third. You put the best oil in the car, the best gas in the car. Your sneakers, you use the best cleaning product for your sneakers. Your hair, your whatever that with your hair, but prove to yourself that you love yourself and start intaking the right nutrition, because you're gonna feel different. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel different. So, it's like, how is it that we are programmed that, I know how we're programmed, but it's sad that we are programmed to sit there, warm our car up 15, 20 minutes in the wintertime before leaving, but you don't warm your body up. You go straight out the bed, don't even eat, brush your teeth, fly out, because you was keeping up with the Kardashians the day before. That's something very big that has helped me transition in my life, is waking up, taking my time, sitting upright, letting the blood flow down, journaling, checking in with myself. Why am I angry today? Why am I upset? Why am I happy? And this too, like now I'm on the road fasting, just eating watermelons and taking sea moss and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I feel great. I'm telling you, I feel great. When I go to the bathroom, it's one push. I could probably do number 2 quicker than most do number 1. Like, it's that quick. When you wipe,
I noticed that too. Not to sound nasty, but yeah, that's so true. It's like this.
these are facts. Look, count the times that you eat right now and the times you go to the bathroom. Your stool says something about what's going on too. Just like a car, if I look at your tires on a car, I could tell if you were running with it flat, if the tire rod is bad, if it's out of alignment. Your stool says something. If you're sitting there pushing, you constipated, pushing little pebbles, you constipated. A whole bunch of stuff. Like, yeah, we could go in on that, but these are things just to make you aware and maybe help spark that up, because it's. A lot of us are walking around and we claim we love ourselves, but we don't show it. It's our actions. Your words are something. Actually, your words are everything because of manifesting and all that stuff, but your actions is really it. So, yeah, I digress.
Another thing I want to touch base on is this alkaline. A lot of people don't believe in the alkaline lifestyle as well. They believe, you think because you're taking that herb, you think you're going to be cured. Yes, definitely. If you do it long enough and you do the right things, it's definitely going to cure whatever you got. And another thing I want to say, before I was alkaline, I remember I could just be relaxing right here, sitting down. I'll get like a sharp pain in my chest, and I'll hold my breath and everything. Like, I'll strain and everything. But after I turned alkaline, never in my life. Never.
Wow.
I remember also, there was another thing that used to happen to me. And the crazy thing, I never went to the doctor because I don't go to doctors. But
The white coats, we don't go to.
I don't go to doctors. So I remember another thing that I used to go through was I could just be chilling and I feel like I have like a spasm, like an eye spasm, like I'll lose everything for a second. I'm like, yo, fuck. After I turn alkaline, never again. That never has happened to me ever again. What else? Yo, it was just so much shit, bro, that used to happen to me while I was alkaline. Yo, it was a lot.
Yeah, I used to be itchy for 3-4 hours a day uncontrollably. Have you seen me itch once? That's my eczema is pretty much 99% gone.
That's great.
You were from when I saw you in the detox event, and now the color.
Because you know what it was? Like, for 5 summers, I couldn't go outside. So I turned pale, and people mistaking me for white. I used to get depressed because I don't hate white people or nothing, but I want to be known for me. I'm 100% Ecuadorian, and I love being me. And like, I get tan like you, bro, a little lighter, but like pretty much I can get as tan as that. So you're gonna start seeing me the next month, bro. You're not even gonna recognize me. That's the power of the alkaline diet. Like, that's my testimony, And like, everybody has their own. Even you have a testimony too, right? With scoliosis and all that. Like, and that's why'd you get into the massage therapy, if you don't mind me asking?
So the massage therapy for me is something. So I grew up massaging my mom. She suffered from migraines and stuff. But I noticed that when I would massage her, it would be like the only way that I could thank her. But I've always been a person who held space for people naturally. Like, I can't see people down. If I see you down, I'm gonna try to pick you up. So with the massage thing, I realized that it's really like my passion to help people. So when you get on that table and you say my shoulder hurts and this, that, and the third, and I help you out, and you're so happy after thanking me and everything, like, that feeds my soul for real. And I'm just at a point in life too where I've avoided this part of me. Like, I feel like we all have a course in life, and let's say every time it comes to making a political decision in your course, and there's 3 doors. There's the right door, the left door, the right door, and the door to the right. Even if you don't go through the right door that's in the middle, and you go through the left door or the right door, you're just prolonging the time it'll take you to go through the right door, but you're going to gain, depending on your perspective, you're going to gain experience. So that's how I feel like it's been for me, because since I started driving trucks, I always felt like it's my passion in this, but it was more ego-driven. And I noticed I was chasing money. With the massage thing, I'm really chasing my heart.
Your passion.
Yes, and like I said too, it's just crazy how everything's going and aligning. And like, I think I already said it, but one time you're just gonna see me, just because it takes me a while to process like emotions and stuff like that. One day you're gonna just see me tearing up when we sit in there, talking about on how far we've came from right here this day today. So it's just beautiful, and I'm happy to be here with you guys and excited for what's the future to bring. But initially, yeah, what brought me to the therapy is that I just enjoy helping people, and I notice I have a natural talent for that.
Yeah, facts, bro. And honestly, I could be a testimony to that, because you guys see me struggling filming that one day, and you guys was like, you, Sha, and, you know, you and even for Believer French, how do you say his name? Francois even took that picture for me, like my first picture that I posted in 3 years, I guess. Like, you guys were really like you guys would really talk and walk. Like the stuff that you say, you really, like, even with like you even with the community aspect, you know what I mean? You were like, yo, let's do the party together. And I'm like, bet, bro. I'm like, I see the vision. Like, you guys not only say this, but you actually do it. And that's what I think. And we're young, bro. We're like the youth, and we're gonna be the leaders in this now. You know, nobody pushing the ball. And then, you know, like us linking up and film and doing, well, now we have the Alkaline Boys. Like, what does the Alkaline Boys mean to y'all? Like,
I feel like the Alkaline Boys is something, to me, a team. It's a family. It's a family. You got me? Because before Alkaline Boys, I was just, let's say, doing all this by myself. You could basically say, not by myself, but basically by myself. You got me? But when we all came together, everything's flowing way better than it was when I was thinking about everything by myself. Because now I'm spreading out, yo, what about this? What about this? And people give me feedback on like, yo, bro, this might be better. You got me? And it's like, oh, okay, yeah. So 2 minds think better than 1, definitely. And imagine, there's a couple of us, so there's a couple minds.
there's a couple Alkaline Boys. What about you? What does the Alkaline Boys mean to you, bro?
To be honest, man, it's like a family that I wish I would have met sooner, but I feel like we have to go through an experience.
Like long lost brothers. That's what I feel. I mean,
feels like, for sure. Yeah, for sure. It feels like family. And like I said, like, you know, with the massage thing, like I could see it where like I have a lot of people supporting me. Like, cause back to the community thing, which I forgot to say this, is we're supposed to help each other cycle the money. Like, if you guys look at my page, for 4 years already, I've been posting. It used to be called SYMH, spend your money here, but I just changed it because the intention is to cycle your money here. So I'm very big on that, and sharing people's stuff is free. And you know, just look around. Look, why do the Jews? Why does this nationality, the Indians, they're together. They come from other countries. They have a hotel.
They always support each other.
If I have a gas station, you know, you're gonna work the gas station. You work your way up and share these fights. They even live together to save money. Like, we can't even do that. You know, we're supposed to be meant to move in tribe, and unfortunately, they got us divided where it's just a home, a mom and dad, kids. And it's not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to be moving in tribe, and we're about to lead by example by what I'm talking about. Leading in tribe. And you know, this one love thing, again, I'm gonna say, like, one love is the only thing that is gonna stop this war that no man is safe from. Like, one love, for real. Like, there's no need to be hating on each other for no reason. And if there is any hate, it could be discussed. A lot of us have inner child problems, that you have a 50-year-old that's really a fucking excuse my French, but is really a fucking 5-year-old. anger problems. They get angry. They're slamming phones, breaking screens, punching their spouse. Stop hitting your kids too, by the way. Stop. That shit ain't work. You're going to have your kid just build resentment. And yeah, stop. Stop hitting your kids. And if you feel like you need to, you're having a tantrum just as bad as them. You're an adult. Lead by example. Because if I was to ask you, tell me one time that your parents smacked the shit out of you and you enjoyed it. I'll wait. You know, we need to stop that. We need to change that. And if you don't know how to do it, don't be afraid. Drop the ego. Ask for help. Hey, look, my 5-year-old did this. I don't know how to speak to them. Hey, look, I'm a single father. How do I express this to my daughter? Hey, look, I'm a single mother. How do I express this to my son? Ask for help. I've been doing it with I don't have no kids, but my niece, nephews, my godkids, anytime I run into a bubble, I've never been afraid to be a student of life and ask for assistance. How do I express this to this young kid? You know? I've been taught to always, like I was saying earlier, like with that little girl, that the kids were making fun of her, and she started to cry and stuff like
Alkaline.
yeah. And then I really wanted to talk to her, but
Alkaline, yeah. I'm gonna name my future daughter. If you're seeing this, I'm gonna name her. I'm gonna name you Alkaline.
yeah, she definitely has a beautiful name. But you know, it starts from there.
Teasing, they were teasing.
Yeah,
her, right?
exactly.
And you was actually trying to make her feel better.
Yeah, I didn't get too close because I said I don't know her. I don't know her father.
You don't know.
But when you talk to your kids, don't look down on them. Get eye level with them. Sit down, kneel down. You know, don't look down upon them. They're literally young adults. So yeah, and they're innocent, man. Don't mess up the kids' innocent.
Yeah, that's purity right there.
Yes, sir.
And this is the last question I have for both of you. What's the best advice you can give the Alkaline community?
Wanna go first? Okay. Run towards the pain. Run towards the darkness. Don't run away from it. Sit in solitude and see what God is really trying to tell you. I used to be somebody who would run away from that, always trying to assist others, and that's where I'm also learning how to draw boundaries, because I'm so willing to help that I'm willing to really give up my last sometimes, and it's like I'm really learning to set my own boundaries and realize I want everybody to be good, but unless I'm not good, nobody else is going to be good. So my advice would be is to don't run away from the pain, run towards it. It's like, don't run away from the fire, run towards it. You're going to learn something from it. Don't run away from yourself.
I like that.
Peace and love.
Don't wait until it's too late. Like, you got me? Because once you wait when it's too late, like, a lot of people I realize in this community as well, they become alkaline or something because something happened to them. And thank you, God, they that pushed them to become whoever they are becoming. You got me? Some people got to go through something traumatic, but do not wait to go through something to eventually turn into somebody. You got me? That you really have to turn into. A lot of people got like a mindset, like I said, in most cultures, mine definitely, that they see you skinny and they think you're dying, and when they see you big or you're healthy, it does not go like that.
Well, Mo, dude, I think what it goes back to, skinny people were technically looked at like they were poor because they couldn't eat.
I don't know what.
My mom be thinking the same thing, like, te vas a morir, mijo, because I don't eat. They're like, oh, vas a ponerte débil, cuando te pones débil, you know what, cuidarte. That's what she tells me. Like, I want to take care of me.
They be like, yo, they be telling me the same thing. Like, güey, tú te estás muriendo. I'm like, well, el que se está muriendo eres tú. Yo estoy bien, bro. Like, no cap, because people, like I said, they judge you by what you look like and don't understand that I'm like this and you like that. Like, bro, some people really have some audacity. Some audacity. It's crazy. Like, bro, I don't judge anybody. You got me? That's one thing I don't do. But you, like, if you unhealthy, don't come over here trying to talk to me that I'm unhealthy, buddy. Like,
it's really that lack of awareness. Cause some people are like that, bro, and I've gotten to the point where like I could smell the dead organ inside. Like, there's even like, remember what I said earlier about your stool says something, the tire and the car says something, that your tongue, the eye bags, your skin, like. Once you realize what's what, like, you could look at somebody and be like,
that's definitely a fact. I remember there was a time that I didn't like when I first became alkaline. I isolated myself from everybody because that's when I started my journey on like really starting to look into more information about Jesus Christ. You got me? So I basically did a transition and a spiritual transition and a healthy lifestyle transition. You got me? So I transitioned my whole life around, and it was like, yo, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy, bro. Like it's something that you got to experience yourself to understand where we come from when we say this. Like you will never. And I'm gonna say this, in my opinion, you will never be who you really want to be if you keep destroying your body. Like you know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you keep destroying yourself, like it's gonna mess with your mental. It's gonna mess with everything in your life. Most people are mad all day and they don't understand it's because of what they're eating. You know what I'm trying to say? Literally, like you want to be mad all day. What do you think? You don't think you're gonna be mad? The first thing you do in the morning is drink coffee with bro, half a cup of sugar, some milk. Like if you're a baby cow or something, like, and then you want to go with the alternatives, almond and all this, not alkaline. You got me? It's so easy to make walnut milk. It's easy to make hemp milk. You guys could blend all this other bull, but you guys can't blend some natural spring water with some hemp seeds, put a little bit of agave, you got some milk. Yeah, you got me? Get some walnuts, leave them soaking the day before, grind them up, strain them. You got milk right there, put a little bit of agave. Wow, it tastes amazing. You got me? And you still is the same thing, the Kamut Puffs cereal, you got me? These are cereals you could create, you could make your own cereal once you get into it. Eventually, porridge. The porridge, you make a porridge the right way, you're gonna love it. You got me? That's like oatmeal. For people that see this and you guys eat oatmeal, do a porridge. I promise you're gonna love it. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be surprised.
You don't have the Sazon, you can just buy out.
Yeah, there's Alkaline seasons out there. Alkaline adobo.
Yeah, and I like I said, this is something like I still got my you could say 9 to 5. I'm a truck driver from Monday to Friday. You got me? So as of right now, I only sell food Saturdays and Sundays. So I'm basically booked every day, like in terms of work. Like I'm working Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, which are my off days, I'm dedicating my time to making this food. You got me? So I do this with a lot of love, and I eventually wanna, cause I'm not gonna lie, there's certain things that I'm a person that have done everything in life in terms of barber, sneaker custom.
You're like an entrepreneur.
I've done everything, and it's like my natural talent is drawing. You get me? And don't get me wrong, I love drawing. I could draw, and it's like when I finish drawing, I'll be like, yo, bro, like I can't believe it. I'll look at what I drew and I'll be like, yo, I really drew that. Like, you get me? Yo, that's crazy that I could really do that. You get me? But I never had that, like, I didn't feel like there was no purpose behind it to me. You get me? Like, it was like, oh, okay, I could draw, but that's it. Like, you get me? Like, when I came into this community, I started cooking. It changed my whole view. Like, yo, I would have never thought that this is what I was going to be doing and what I wanted to do. You get me? Because now I cook and I'm like, yo, bro, I could change this person's life. You get me? Yo, I can't wait to give this food to this person. They eat meat, but watch when I give them this. They're going to be like, yo, bro, like, what is this? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, it's there's more behind it, you get me, than when I was drawing. When I was drawing, there was really nothing behind it, you get me? But this cooking, there's a whole story behind it, you get me? So when I see people's face, when I see people's reactions and everything, it's like, yo, it's a beautiful moment for me. You got me? Like, yeah, definitely. I get happy with them. Like,
You
yeah,
found
you know
your
what I mean?
purpose, you can say.
Definitely found my
With the
purpose.
community too is lovely. I'm gonna say this about your food, bro. You definitely top 2, and you're not 2.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I
Really don't.
and I be calling out people. You look on my page on Subi Alkaline. I called the alkaline person before out. You know, so I really be saying the truth.
Nah, I appreciate it. I appreciate
Definitely,
it.
I think the best I've had. You know.
Appreciate it. Now we're gonna keep grinding and keep pushing it forward, because like I said, it's just the beginning. But when y'all try my food, get ready to hold yourself, because that's our song hitting.
Yeah, his food when I'm on the road, and right now I'm still like I fast on the weekdays, so I'm just doing watermelon. So I took a break, but when I went, man, his food take the pressure away on the road for me. To be honest, yeah.
It's like that Spanish soul food, honestly.
Yes,
To
sir.
me, it's that Dominican. I mean, I never really. I might have ate Dominican food before. I probably did. I think I had like some things like the three golpes and like the sandwich. Like no, that's a cubano. Never mind.
The tres golpes, the salami.
But yeah, but honestly though, like yeah, bro, it really do hit that spot, bro.
But watch, he gonna make some alkaline Gucci.
But watch this, bro. Like I said, I just started, but eventually I'm hit y'all with the alkaline fritura. Yo, stop playing. Yeah, you already know. For all these Dominicans, y'all know what I'm talking about. And for all the Spanish culture, because now everybody know what a fritura is. You get me? So when I get there, don't worry, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. I definitely got something for y'all.
I'm about to share a testimony too. That came up to my man when you were speaking, Suvi. Was so I struggled a lot with falling asleep, and my brain races all damn day. And I'm talking about when I go to sleep, and I'm trying to meditate and stuff. You could tell me about a problem, and your problem will pop up. My mom's problem will pop up. And I noticed that since I haven't been eating none of this processed sugar and none of that stuff that has had me wired the whole time, my thoughts are like way more calmer and zen. The way that my mood is like look at your kids how they're running up and down the walls, like, because you're giving them all this sugar and all this processed crap. All this processed stuff had me wired on top of that. And I even notice sometimes I wake up with a little piece of teeth in my mouth, and it's from the grinding. Yeah, I've noticed my nephew has done that too, and it's like from being so wired. So meditation is something I still struggle with, as far as being able to hold it, do it as consistent, but also hold that meditation there. But I noticed that, like, being that I still haven't sped up with the habit, and I stopped the food, I'm like, I'm wow, like I'm way more calmer. The thoughts, instead of running through, they're like moonwalking through, like, way more calmer. Like, it's crazy.
Remember what we heard that day, bro? What's the difference between a drug addict and a junk food addict?
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, definitely.
There's no.
Yeah, and it's crazy that y'all say that, because I'm not gonna say specifically where, but there was a place I was at, and I seen little kids playing, and the little kid ran inside, stopped playing, ran inside to put some the whipped cream,
Man,
the one we shake. Yeah, and then ran back outside to play again. I'm like, yo, bro, oh my God, you don't know, like, yo, and this is where it goes to back to what we saw earlier about the getting people into alkaline community. The parents, people that got kids, those are the most important ones. Because you teaching your kids something that you don't understand is gonna destroy them. Like, you get me? You think it's okay? Oh yeah, I want to give him some candy. You think, oh yeah, no, he's crying too much. He's complaining too much, like, because he wants those chips. He's a kid. If you give it to him, he's gonna think that next time he cries, he could get it again. You get what I'm trying to say? You got to break your kids out of this cycle and stop feeding them this bull and start feeding them this electric food. Because, like I said, it goes down to the heavy metals and everything you guys are giving these kids. All this baby food contains a high level of heavy metals. You know what I'm trying to say? And this is messing up kids' head, messing with their brains, making them autistic and everything. And that the parents are not understanding this. Like, you see a kid throwing a tantrum, like they grown, and they can't even speak. You know what I'm trying to say? Well, you think that's normal? That's not normal. Like, you get me? Sometimes there's difficulties, and it's not like it's just natural, but most of the times it's not. Like, I seen a study where they said they grabbed like 100 autistic kids, changed their diet, and 75% of them weren't autistic at the end of the study. You know what I mean? So that should already tell you a lot. You're a parent, yeah. If you're a parent, grab the baby food, the powdered milk you got there, put it in a Ziploc bag, grab a magnet, and just move the magnet around for a good 5 minutes. I promise you're gonna be surprised.
Real quick, take accountability, man. I feel like, and I don't mean this in no disrespectful way, I have no kids of my own. I don't want this to be taken out of content, but a lot of y'all wanted kids. And it's like when you guys thought about it, it was just like the highlight part of it, baby shower part. Like, no, nurture that child. That's what you're supposed to do. Stop playing.
They just take the easy way out of it with the ads and the food. Quick
Yeah, the fast foods. I don't have time. I don't feel like it. 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 You should have thought about that before you open your legs. Like, it's here now.
Yeah.
And it's sad because, you know, you don't see that right now at the moment. Is like, fuck it. I'm giving them whatever. But you not nourishing. Who's gonna clean your diapers? The cycle life. Who's gonna clean your diapers when you get old? If you ain't even, you ain't water your seed. You ain't water the seed.
Yeah, there's something in the Bible like that. If you take care of your parents when you're old, like they're old, God's gonna bless you with full life.
I'm not gonna make it though, cause I'm gonna have Alzheimer's because of all the sugar though.
What do you?
No, I'm bringing it back to like not the parents feeding.
Honor your parents. That's one of the commandments.
Like, bro, grab a goddamn McChicken or whatever the hell you get your kid from Taco Bell, all these fast food, and put it on the table. I'll give you $100 if you send me a video of that shit catching any kind of mold in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
What are you
that, and they don't
eat, bro? It's not even real food.
This stuff is horrible, bro. It's like, yeah, all this processed food is horrible. And if you really look at the numbers of animals they are, like cows and chicken, it doesn't even match, bro, with the amount of meat that's being sold. You know what I'm trying to say? In the United States. Yo, this is crazy. And even when it comes down to ingredients, you look at the ingredients outside of the United States, and you look at the ingredients inside of the United States, and you should already know that something is going on.
If you can't pronounce the wording behind the ingredients list, why would you even eat
Yeah,
it?
but it's like okay, it's like, let's say this is only one ingredient, obviously, organic coconut. But let's say here in the United States, you grab something, the same thing you grab it in Italy, let's say, or outside of the country. Yo, you see all this that it says here, that would be all the ingredients in the United States. And then in another country, I have like 2 or 3 things. Like, it's crazy. Like, that Red 40 is ripping you guys. Like, all this dye. Another thing, the fluoride in your toothpaste. Like, that's what I'm saying. All this goes deeper than just the food. Start brushing your teeth with charcoal. You got me? Because all that fluoride that you guys are putting is blocking your pineal gland. The deodorants, you're blocking your pores. It's getting crazy. Like, even the clothes we wear, like, showers, always put filters on everything.
And then this is that part where it's like, you have to show how much you really care about yourself. Because it's like, oh, that's too much. Cool. It's too much. Then you don't love yourself.
It's that people just don't want to take control of their life. Like, they're just so used to and yeah, they're so used to, and they're so comfortable with their life. Even though a lot of people act like they're not comfortable. But if you continue doing the same shit that you don't like, that means you're comfortable because you're doing it.
Yeah.
If you wasn't comfortable, you wouldn't be doing it. Trust me.
Or
You would be changing it to become comfortable, but you're obviously not uncomfortable. So
yeah, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, bro, I appreciate both of you since the day I met you. And, you know, I know we're going to do big things, bro. You know, I already feel it, bro. Like, just tune in on
I appreciate you guys. Look,
yeah.
peace and love, everybody.
Peace and
Alkaline Gucci, and we on the healthiest and the only podcast in the world. You guys understand?
Alkaline Podcast.
Data checking out. See you guys soon.
Alkaline,
One of therapy. It's Alkaline, baby.
Just watch, bro. We already spread the seeds. One day you're gonna see the seeds grow, and you're gonna see how we just help the community out, and that's where we're about.
Definitely.
And we're out. Subi Alkaline on the Healthiest podcast, the only podcast that's alkaline in the world. We out.
Bam.